Hello there, lovely people. Whoops, wrong channel. What is up, guys? Pat from Show Me Retro here. In today's video, I'm going to be comparing two Nyko Shock 'n' Rocks. One is a 20-plus-year-old new old stock one for the Game Boy Color, and the other is also a brand new one for the Nintendo Switch Lite. Now, for some reason, I've always had a penchant for odd gadgets like rumble packs. I have a bunch here for the Nintendo 64. I think I had one for every controller that I had one for the Dreamcast. At one time, I think I even had one for the DS that I think I have misplaced. But the point is, I've always liked the rumble feature, something that adds a little bit more to each game. So a few months back, I purchased this Switch Lite Shock 'n' Rock, and I got a good deal on it on eBay. Truth be told, I forgot about it. It was actually in a sell pile for the next gaming convention, if we ever have another gaming convention.
Sure.
And I thought it's not fair to just not even try this out. Even though I have a grip already for my Switch Lite, the Switch Lite does not have rumble like the regular Switch. So I thought I would give this a shot, and then I came across this on eBay. So this is a 20-plus-year-old new old stock Shock 'n' Rock for the Game Boy Color. And it's essentially the same thing, but I thought, how cool would it be to open this thing up and compare these two and just see how things have changed from 20 years. All right, guys, this should be a fun one, and I know your time's important, so let's get to it. All right, so like I said in the intro, these are both brand new. This one is still in the blister pack. You gotta love those. So let's open this thing up. And just a life hack tip here, you can actually open these blister packs with a can opener, just cut straight across. But I am actually going to try to attempt to preserve the integrity of this package just in case this thing is a piece of garbage.
Or leave them in the box and never touch them.
So I'm going to carefully just cut the top here. We got her out. I thought this was going to be purple, but it appears that it is more of a smoke color. Not a big deal. So let's see what it says here. It says it's a 4-in-1 accessory with comfort grip, includes 10-hour rechargeable battery, adjustable vibration function, amplified stereo speakers with headphone jack, and AC charger adapter. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to charge this thing up, and then through the magic of editing, I will be back and we will test this out. All right, so the Shock 'n' Rock is fully charged, and I'm going to put in Master Blaster Enemy Below. First, going to get an idea of where the volume is at max volume, how loud it is. Okay, so that is max volume, not the greatest. And I really wish I had did that IPS mod that I've been putting off forever. But we're not judging the quality of the screen. We're judging the sound and vibration of the Shock 'n' Rock. So just don't worry about that. Let's turn the volume down to about midway. I'm going to pull out the batteries. So we got our vibration switch. We got an off, a mute, and an on. Here we got the level of vibration. We got a high-low. Got your headphone jack, and there is your DC in. And then we've got an on-off switch for the unit right there. Now, what this yellow thing does, it will slide into the bottom of the Game Boy and transfer then the power. So when you plug the power into here, it will then be able to charge it, or say you just wanted to run off of the AC pack, you could just plug that in. And it also kind of locks the unit in there. So put this on here. I'm going to slide that up, and you really got to get it on there. If you don't, you're not going to make the power connection here. And just an FYI, Nyko also made two more of these Shock 'n' Rocks in addition to these two, one for the Game Boy Advance and also one for the Neo Geo Pocket Color.
You gotta be shitting me.
Both of those are more expensive if you do happen to come across one, with the Neo Geo Pocket Color being the rarest. Expect to pay at least $40 to $50 for it if you do manage to find one. Now, I don't own a Neo Geo Pocket Color, but even if I did, I doubt I would shell out $50 for one of these. So when I turned that on, I actually felt a little vibration kick here. And now let's turn the Game Boy on. So already it's a little bit louder, I think, than at max volume with just the Game Boy. So let's go ahead. All right, so now the whole thing is vibrating just with the music. I'm gonna turn this up. So that's basically just constant vibration. So I'm gonna turn this down and turn that down a little bit. As far as the feel, it actually feels really nice. So this is actually rubber. A very soft rubber, kind of like a Satisfy grip for the Switch Lite. Yeah, I mean, it extends this down over an inch, gives it a little bit more bulk on the sides, and it doesn't feel that bad. Let's go ahead and start a new game. All right, so it feels pretty good. So when I shoot, I'm feeling vibration, and only when I shoot. So let's see how much louder we can go here. So that's max volume on there, and then we can turn the vibration down a little bit. And that's about where I want to be. So I'm feeling it when I'm shooting. And I would say that's a lot better than the original Game Boy. So we do have two speakers here. Overall, I am kind of surprised. Now, when you turn this down, even though you have your vibration where you want it, if you turn this down, it's going to affect the vibration. So you're going to have to counterbalance that and turn this up. So now I'm getting the vibration with the volume turned down. So it's kind of, if you adjust one, you got to adjust the other if, say, it's too loud for somebody in the room. But overall, you know what? This isn't bad. I really thought it was going to be atrocious. And these things have been known to fail right out of the package. And honestly, I didn't even know if these batteries would take a charge. It's been 21 years. So I'm pretty surprised. You know, even though it was brand new, I wasn't sure if it was even going to fire up. You can try one more game. Just try some Tetris DX. Now there's a lot of vibration there. Wow, so on this, you can almost hear it. I'm going to have to adjust this. So that's doing it just on the music. So yeah, that's too much. I'm going to turn that down a little bit. Basically want to get to where just when it hits the ground is when I feel it. Right about there. I gotta say though, it's not bad. It takes some dialing in. And each game is going to be different, unfortunately. But you're getting much better sound, infinitely better sound than the stock Game Boy. You're getting a rechargeable battery, which is nice. I did read that 10 hours is at no volume and no vibration. I would say average, you're probably going to get 5 to 6, depending on the level that you set it on. So, not bad, you know. And for somebody that doesn't want to spend money on or constantly have rechargeable batteries, this is actually giving you a better grip overall. It's giving you vibration and better sound. So, not a bad value. All right, so let's try the Switch Lite now. So next up is the Shock and Rock for the Nintendo Switch Lite. One thing I have noticed is that this grip does not have a tabletop stand like my Satisfy grip. This is really nice for setting down just when it's not in use, or if you wanted to play this in tabletop mode with a Pro controller. But maybe that won't be a big deal. Who knows? And Nyko claims the battery life on a full charge at around 8 hours depending on your volume settings. And also, this will not transfer vibration when using a Switch Lite Bluetooth adapter. All right, let's open this bitch up.
Or leave it in the box!
All right, now right away I can tell you, I am not liking at all how this feels. This is really, really cheap. You can see it's glossy, but got these little bumps on it. And it just makes it feel kind of cheap. Something rubbery would have been nice. And this seems like something, like, how could you get a grip wrong? You know, just make it comfortable.
That's what I'm talking about.
And it just feels hard and plasticky. Whereas this one feels rubberized and heavy. So even though I'm not crazy about, I guess, the quality of the grip itself, I'm gonna put that aside and I will judge just the sound and vibration here. Let's just take that one off. And this just slides in. Supposed to wait for a click, which we got. Then we're gonna take this and plug that into, you hear it click. Now on the back, we've got charging, we got an on-off switch, then we got a volume control. And then this is how you remove it to unlock it from the Switch itself. Let's try some classic Doom. All right, so you basically have like independent volume controls here. Boy, this thing is really, it's reminded me of something else that, that my wife has.
What is this?
I'm thinking there's going to be a quite of a learning curve here. So we've got this one single speaker that's kind of tinny when you crank it up, and there seems to be, you have to have a nice balance of the two. So you're trying to find like a sweet spot. All right, that's not bad there. So I can feel it nicely, not with the music, but just with the gun recoil. And right there, it isn't too bad. I really wish it had 2 speakers. I think that would help a ton. Now, it's not going to give you true rumble, like HD rumble, say you're playing Super Mario Odyssey. That's disappointing, but you know, it is going to give you, I guess, a little bit more low end, or I don't know, oomph for a game that's got shooting or explosions. I don't know if you can hear that. Now, if we turn it all the way up here, then basically I'm getting into music. That's too much. So it seems to me about 4 clicks off the max, and setting this not too high so it's not real shrill, and it's not too bad. I can feel it, you know, in each grip. So overall, I would say not super impressed, but not as bad as I thought it would be. Let's try maybe some Need for Speed. All right, so this one's got a lot more vibration just in this opening music. So it's probably one of those things where each game is going to be slightly different. You're probably going to have to go up or down a couple of notches, but maybe this volume down here you can leave in the same spot. All right, yeah, that's a lot of vibration. All right, so this one, it's a little bit harder to dial in. I feel like it's either too much or not enough. Like you basically want to feel it when you hit a car or you crash or something, and I'm kind of feeling it in spots maybe where shouldn't. Like right there I felt nothing. So I'm going to bump it up one, but basically now you're just getting constant rumble. So I would say that on this game, I'm not really liking it. There's just a lot of annoying vibration. And in Doom, it was actually not too bad because I felt it when I was shooting or something exploded. I could possibly fine-tune this a little bit more, but, you know, like one click down was not enough. One click up is too much. So I think I've seen all that I need to. Alright guys, so that's going to do it for this comparison, and I gotta say I am a little shocked at how well this older one performed against this newer one. It's just better in a lot of different ways, and hopefully I got the point across. I know it's hard to convey vibration through a video because it's something that you feel, but you're just going to have to trust me that this one was just kind of a letdown. I really don't see myself using this grip over my Satisfy grip. If I really want better sound, I'll put in a Bluetooth adapter and I'll just play this with my headphones on and get better sound than this. The vibration really wasn't adding too much to this. Maybe I'll play around with it a little more. Maybe I'll put it back in the sell pile for the next convention that comes up. But for right now, it's just not something I see myself using. Now this, on the other hand, once I get this IPS screen modded, I could definitely see using this. This is, you know, if I had to pick a winner here, it would be the Game Boy Color. And my advice would be, if you did want to buy something like this, I wouldn't pay a penny over 10 bucks for one of these if you found it used, or even if you found it brand new on clearance or something. It's just okay. It was underwhelming. This, on the other hand, I would say if you can find one for 15 or so, especially if it comes with the AC adapter, because you may want that for longer play times, or you know, you're going to need it obviously to charge the unit. But you know, you may have an AC adapter already with your Game Boy Color, so maybe if you found one of these at a flea market, or you could test it out prior, I would think that 15 and under would be a great buy for this. I think you would get some enjoyment out of this one here. Alright guys, so that's going to do it. If you enjoyed the video, you know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe. It really helps out the channel. I will see you all next time. Thanks so much for watching.